Well, our homes are filled with memories and comfort, but as we get older, we need more help to do the things that we used to take for granted. So joining us now from Synergy is Ruth Busalacchi, along with Mark Kale, who is the founder and CEO of Silver Maple Solutions. And they're here to show us some innovative and cost-effective solutions to create an assisted living environment right in your own home. Good to see you both.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good morning to you guys. I want to start with this recent AARP study that came out, and it shows, I think to no surprise, that 86% of those who are 65 and older really want to age in their own home, or as they say, age in place. This is something you hear a lot, right?
We do. We're seeing the same thing at Synergy HomeCare, that the folks that we are meeting, whether they're living in an apartment or in a single family home, they want to bring the help in for them. So that's what we do at Synergy HomeCare. In fact, we match up our local seniors with a personal assistant or a caregiver to provide anything from errands to care to supervision, up to 24 hours a day if that's necessary.
Well, and I want to continue with you for just a second, Ruth, because that's what you used to do prior to Synergy, is you actually used to even license assisted living homes. So you really know what people need to stay safe and age in place.
That's exactly right. With my background in licensing, we are aware that an assisted living designs a plan that will provide up to 28 hours a week of care and supervision, along with a way to monitor that person when there isn't a caregiver nearby in case of an emergency. And so what we've done at Synergy is to create a model we call assisted living in your own home. It combines the caregiver or the personal assistant along with some monitoring equipment. And that way, when no one is in the home and there is an emergency, there's a means to get the help that you need. And honestly, that's where this wonderful relationship with Mark Kale and Silver Maple Solution has really created a true and wonderful and innovative assisted living in your own home model.
Well, yeah, Mark, that is exactly where you come in. So talk a little bit about the partnership that you have with Synergy and how you provide those monitoring aspects.
Sure, thanks for having me. So there's 168 hours in a week, and so it's very rare that someone's going to have 24/7 care in their home. And when they don't, there's all these hours that they're either alone and vulnerable and really just need that extra sense of peace of mind that a piece of technology, a simple piece of technology, can offer. And so that's really where we come in, is we fill that gap. Where if there's nobody else in the home, we can be there no matter where, no matter what.
Absolutely. And I want to come back to the cost a little bit later, just overall, because I think it's like a fraction of the cost of actually moving out. But first, I really want you to kind of show some of those innovative pieces and technologies that you have, Mark.
Sure. So there's a lot of interesting new technology, and I've sourced these technologies worldwide. I've been at consumer electronics shows and a bunch of different emergency response venues to find these great products. And a lot of them are not medicinal. I mean, these are really meant for people who don't want that stigma of an emergency pendant, which we also have, but there's some really cool ones. So this is a perfect example. This is a watch, simple watch. Comes in both black and rose gold. It is a watch where it has the time, and it also has pulse. It has steps. Obviously, I haven't been up and about yet a lot today. Battery life. And then it also has an emergency face to it. So you press this and you hold it. That blue light goes all the way around, it's vibrating, and it's literally calling the call center right now. And this acts as a two-way voice phone, really, on your wrist. So if you're on the golf course, something happens, you have the ability to reach out for help. And they also know exactly where you are because it's also GPS enabled. So they can pull up a map, the emergency services, and know exactly where you are, so no one has to wonder.
I love that. Does something like that have a monthly fee, or is it connected to your cell phone? How does it work?
It has a monthly fee because it has its own cellular SIM card, it's called.
Yeah.
So you need to pay for that connectivity just like you would a cell phone. And it also has the connectivity to the emergency call center, which also has a fee to it. So it's not extraordinary. It's around $49 to $59 a month for everything that I have. And that includes the emergency call center, that includes the cellular connectivity, and it includes me. I provide all the service and support and training to make sure that everybody knows how to use all these devices.
And that peace of mind is priceless. You know, I mean, your phone can die. You can be very far away from your phone. My mom loses her phone all the time. She doesn't know where it is for a full day. So I just think having a secondary thing like that is so important. What else do you have?
So this device is very interesting because this is the brains of the operation where the two-way voice happens. It comes through this, so the emergency call center can talk to you through here. But the pendants that it comes with, this can either be worn on as a pendant or on your wrist. And this is an automatic fall detection pendant that comes with it. Neither of these ever need to be charged. They have like a 2 to 3 year battery life. So if someone is, worried about, will I remember to charge something? This just sits on a charger on your bedside table like this. And then if you leave the house, you just put this in your pocket or your purse and take it with you. And then you wear this or this, and you never have to worry about charging this part. The other cool part about this product is it comes with an app for the caregivers. They will always know where the unit is. They can also press this button, this message button here, and actually send a voice message to this device. And when you do, this lights up and makes a little charming sound. It goes boop, 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 and you have a message. And it can literally be the grandchildren saying, hey, grandma, it's time to take your medication. And that goes off at, let's call it 9 o'clock every morning. But also, if a caregiver or a loved one wants to tell mom or dad, hey, I'm on the way, can you come downstairs? They can just send a message right to this, and they don't really even need their phone.
So simple. Okay, Mark, we are out of time, and same with you, Ruth, but I just wanted you to give like a one sentence on iHelp.
So iHelp is also interesting. It has geofencing and it's water resistance just like everything else, but it is one of my most popular products, and it can go anywhere. It's cellular, it's GPS location, you can call it. It's great.
Listen, here's the deal. You got to set up an appointment, right, Ruth? Because here's what you can do is talk to you about all these options, a fraction of the cost to have things like this set up in your own home versus move to an assisted living and really help your family member age where they want to stay. So thank you both for joining me today. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And we wanted to remind people that if they do call, they would get $100 off of Synergy Home Care Services and their first month free with Silver Maple Solutions.
I love that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And to arrange a visit to talk about the assisted living in your own home plan, just give the number a call. It's 414-763-8368. You're going to receive $100 off Synergy Home Care Services, and that first month of Silver Maple services are free, just as Ruth said.